Hey everybody, it's been a few weeks since I've talked to you and a lot has been going on. I've been very busy with school and with Cash and with Josh and everything, and a lot's happened. As you can see, I chopped all of my hair off. It's shorter in the back and then a little bit longer in the front. It just had I got it cut like 2 times within a week of each other. The first time I went, and it was about about this length, maybe like an inch longer than it was, and I got that done before we went to the beach. Well then, about when we were at the beach, I decided there was only like 2 inches of dead left on it. I was like, hey, let's just go ahead and get it off, get it done. And I used to have my hair like this when I was in high school, and I really loved it, so I'm back to that. And I just thought that I would talk to you guys about this because I've talked to some of my friends about it, and I feel like it's something that a lot of people go through. And I know I'm not the only one that has gone through this, but my whole life, when I was in high school and everything, I was always very self-conscious. I've always been bigger, and I'm losing weight now, which is really hard for me because I have hypothyroidism, and I know a lot of women have it, and it's very hard to lose weight with hypothyroidism. If you don't know what it is, it's like a pituitary disorder. It's like with your hormones, and people with hypothyroidism don't normally have very good metabolism, so it's very, very hard. Or endocrine, not pituitary, what am I thinking? It's normally very, very hard for people with it to lose weight because your metabolism is just terrible. So anyways, my whole life I've been very, very self-conscious. I've always worried about what I look like, what people think about me, how my clothes look, and I always tried to squeeze myself into clothes that were smaller than what I needed, just for the sake of being able to say that I fit into a medium or, whatever. And that wasn't working out for me. It looked bad, and I didn't really realize that until after Cash was born. After Cash was born and I lost the baby weight, I kind of came to a realization that my body was different, and I had to find things that fit my body and that looked really, really good on me. So it started there, and I was still kind of, depressed for a while about myself, not about Cash or anything, but with how I looked. And a few months ago, I went shopping and I got some jeans that actually fit me, some real jeans, not maternity jeans, that fit me and looked really, really good and made me feel really good. So I got them, and since then it's just been a whirlwind of confidence, and I think that's a big step for me, because I've been losing even more weight since then. I'm down about 20 pounds, and that's been since about January. So I know that's a long time, but for somebody with hypothyroidism, that's a huge accomplishment. And I'm comfortable in my own skin for the first time in my entire life. Even when I was in high school, I was much smaller than I am now, but I was never comfortable in my own skin because I was so worried about being small or like everybody else, and or wearing what they were wearing and fitting into what they were fitting into. But now I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about myself and what makes me happy. And I would always try to be almost somebody else. Like, I wasn't happy with myself, so I would find somebody that I really liked, like maybe a friend or a celebrity that I really liked, and I would try to dress like them and act like them and all this stuff. And I just came to a realization after Cash was born that, I was so happy with my life, like with Cash being in it and the road that I was going down. So I started, being happier with myself and accepting myself. And since then, I've been so happy. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my entire life now. And I'm not worried what other people think about me, and I'm not worried about anything but being myself. And I think that is something that God put into my life right now, because I need to teach Cash how to be that way. I don't want him to grow up with being insecure. I don't want, any of my future children to grow up with being insecure and not loving themselves like I did. It was torture pretty much. It was terrible, but I'm so happy with myself now, and you just need to, if you're, like, for instance, if you're self-conscious about your weight, I mean, there are things you can do to, obviously, to lose weight if you don't like how you are, but if you do, then be comfortable in your own skin. And my big deal was not so much that I didn't like my body, it's the fact that I couldn't find clothes that fit me good and that looked good, and now I've been able to do that. And you just really have to get out there and try things on, and don't be afraid to take risks, and don't be upset if you're in the plus size section. That's where I am right now. Well, partially, I'm like on the verge. Like, I can wear extra larges and 1X and some things, but um, just be comfortable with that. If that's where you are, then that's where you need to be, and don't try to squeeze yourself into these clothes that are too small or anything like that. I don't think it looks good. You may have a different opinion, but find things that make you feel absolutely wonderful and just go with it. And if that is clothes that are too small for you or that are very, very fitting, go for it if that's what makes you happy. And mainly my thing that I'm trying to tell you is to be happy with yourself, and don't worry about what other people think, and don't worry about the negativity that you may get from dyeing your hair purple. If that's who you are, if that's what you want to do, then dye your hair purple. But I think a lot of people just worry about what others think about them, and I was like that for a very long time, and I'm out of it now, and I'm very, very happy, and I want other people to hear that message and to go for their dreams and to be happy. And I think that's all I was trying to say, is just to be happy, do what makes you happy. And I'm going to be making some more videos soon, and hopefully you guys will like them. If there's anything that you want to see or anything you want me to update on or anything like that, just let me know, and I will definitely get to it for you guys. Thank you. Bye.